Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. We are students partners from the project Classroom Second Language Processes, Theory, Research, and Practice. And in this video, we would like to show you our masterpiece journey, the inspiring processes and products of our SSP project.
A masterpiece is something that doesn't happen overnight. It's something that involves a long iterative process of making small incremental changes, creative changes every day. And that accumulation of process of those daily changes every day accumulates, but not only accumulate, but they exponentially grow. So the growth of the masterpiece really comes together right at the end. And that's why celebration is so important, because we don't see the masterpiece when it's a piece of rock. And what we do is when we do the induction, it's the first chip at the rock. And then when we do the first planning meeting is the second design of the rock. And then as we go through our iterative changes, 5 different student partners and staff come together with a plan and an idea and are all chipping at this masterpiece at different angles. And sometimes the leg breaks off or the hand shakes off. And this is the beauty of partnership, that sometimes it's going to fail and it's going to be messy. But the beauty of it is that while we're all working together towards that common objective, is that with the process of making the masterpiece is just as important as the beautiful finished celebrated product at the end.
Just to give a bit of context, the aim of our project was to revitalize the target course by addressing challenges that course tutors and former students had experienced. This idea came from our own experience as former students of the course and our desire to provide future students with a better learning experience.
One of our masterpieces focused on the revision of the weekly reading and reflection assignment. Apart from revising the reading and reflection questions, we also created a more interactive assessment through the use of Inspira, which is an e-assessment platform. As you can see in this example, we created a range of different activities, and these activities were designed to provide students with a more interactive way to engage with the course content and the course readings. Our focus was also to help learners link theory with practice and become more critical thinkers and more critical readers.
Well, in order to help students accomplish one of the main tasks in this course, the mini research, we created a typology palette for them. Well, as you can see, this palette doesn't look very crowded because we only uploaded the most relevant and important materials in it. And one of the most important things we created for students is the timetable. And according to this timetable, students can know what they should do and what they need to do in different weeks. And it aims to help students finish this task effectively and successfully.
We know that students struggle with assignments. For instance, we have this big project, mini research project. So we uploaded some actual student samples with detailed feedback based on our own analysis on those samples' strengths and weaknesses. If you scroll down, you can see the red parts. They tell you the weaknesses of this project, and blue parts tell you the strength of this project. We hope this helps the students finish their own research.
One of the main struggles of former students of the course was to provide effective peer feedback for some of the assessments of the course. With that in mind, we developed an online module on H5P. This module contains a range of stimuli and different activities. Our aim is to provide and to show learners how good feedback looks like. We also wanted to show them the benefits of providing and also receiving peer feedback.
At this point, you might be thinking that our definition of masterpiece involves the creation of a range of outputs. However, we came to notice that a masterpiece is not only the end product, but also the whole journey and learning process.
We actually also found out that the beauty of our masterpieces is that their impacts go beyond our project itself. Everything we produced will help future students feel more supported and even more confident to go through the assignments of the course.
Students will also have more resources designed by the former students who understand students' perspectives.
Well, besides the benefits for future students and staff, this masterpiece has also boosted our development, especially our employability. Since we are pursuing a teaching career after graduation, the process of this masterpiece not only gives us precious opportunities to put what we have learned in practice, but also improves our abilities to choose, adapt, and create suitable teaching and learning materials. Also, learning different cutting-edge technology has raised our awareness of combining technology with teaching in order to make learning more interesting and interactive. This can be extremely useful in our future teaching career.
So what about you? What is your student staff masterpiece? Have you thought about your process and not only the outcomes of your project? Now we invite you to check everything that we did in our project by scanning the following link.
Bye.
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 Everyone.
Thank you.